Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most thrilling and mysterious stories in Hollywood. The shocking death of silver screen legend Gene Hackman. When the FBI unexpectedly raided his $4 million mansion in New Mexico, they uncovered not only a shocking crime scene, but also a secret tunnel that was never listed in any official blueprint. Why did this hidden tunnel exist? Was the death of Gene Hackman and his unfortunate wife just a tragic accident? Or is there a dark conspiracy that's been buried for years? Buckle up, because today's story will take you deep into the chilling secrets hidden behind Hollywood's glamorous facade. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the twists and turns. The mysterious iron door and the secrets buried behind it. Beneath the surface of the haunting discovery in Gene Hackman's mansion, an even more terrifying secret awaited. As the flashlight beams cut through the darkness of the tunnel, an old rusted iron door emerged from the shadows. It stood silently in the cold, its lack of a handle, and the heavy, weathered lock that clung to it made it seem as though it had been forgotten by time itself. The question lingered in the air like a chilling breeze. What could possibly be hidden behind this door? Was it connected to the mysterious deaths of John Hackman and his wife? Or was it harboring something far more sinister? The silence in the tunnel grew heavier as agents approached the door. The eerie sensation that something ancient and powerful lay just beyond it became almost palpable. Despite the mounting tension, there was no clear sign of what the door might conceal. Was it a mere relic of forgotten history? Or did it serve as a gateway to a secret so dark it could change everything the world thought it knew about the Hackman legacy? Rumors had begun to swirl around the investigation, fueled by whispers from those who had heard of the mansion's eerie underground passage. Some believed that the door led to a hidden underground network, a secret society whose reach extended deep into the fabric of Hollywood itself. Others speculated that the door concealed evidence of a conspiracy that had been carefully concealed for decades, its true purpose and scope only now beginning to unravel. The FBI, though tight-lipped about the findings, couldn't stop the flood of speculation. It became apparent that whatever lay behind the iron door, it was far more than a simple artifact of the mansion's past. No one knew how long the door had stood untouched, but its presence suggested a deliberate concealment, an intentional hiding of something crucial. Whether it was a connection to Hackman's secret life or an entirely new mystery, the door had become a symbol of a story far larger than anyone had initially imagined. As the investigation continued, rumors of other hidden rooms and underground chambers within the mansion emerged, with people asking why such elaborate measures had been taken to seal off this section of the property. The peculiar absence of any mention of this iron door in the mansion's historical records only added to the sense that it had been purposefully omitted, further deepening the intrigue surrounding its true nature. What could the door's ominous silence mean? Was it simply a relic of an era gone by? Or was it the final piece of a puzzle that, if solved, would expose a horrifying truth? No one could say for sure. Still, one thing was clear: the key to understanding Hackman's death and the deadly secrets hidden beneath his lavish home lay somewhere behind that rusted door. As agents carefully deliberated whether to break open the lock, the atmosphere grew thick with tension. What they would find on the other side could either solve a mystery or open the floodgates to a whole new one. Would the truth be more dangerous than the lies that had been spun for years? Only time would tell if the secrets buried behind the iron door would finally see the light of day. What truths are being hidden? The discoveries made in the secret tunnel beneath Gene Hackman's mansion continue to raise more questions about the mysterious deaths of both Hackman and his wife. FBI agents have gathered numerous pieces of evidence, but these clues seem to only make things more confusing. Some now believe that the tunnel was not just a secret passage, but an important route that someone could use to sneak in or out of the estate undetected. But the bigger question remains unanswered. Who would need such an escape route, and why? Agents are carefully examining old documents, photographs, and strange objects found within the tunnel. Every new detail adds to the mystery surrounding Hackman's life. The old photographs and peculiar items seem to have some connection to Hackman's past, and they could hold the key to unraveling the dark events that unfolded during his life. However, every discovery leads to a new question, leaving everyone even more confused about what really happened. As agents dig deeper into these materials, the strange symbols carved on the walls of the tunnel catch their attention. These symbols may not just be some form of code or strange language. They could hold the key to unlocking a secret that has never been revealed. Every mark, every symbol, is another clue that sends the investigation into a deadlock, as no one has been able to explain them. With each new discovery, the ambiguity surrounding Hackman's death only grows. Could the tunnel and the findings within it be connected to his death and that of his wife? Some are beginning to suspect that Hackman was involved in some secret activity, a conspiracy he kept hidden throughout his life. But how can all of these strange signs be explained? Are they indicators of a dark truth, or just scattered clues that will never come together? With the strange objects and symbols found in the tunnel, the agents seem to be diving deeper into a spiral of uncertainty. All of these pieces of evidence only seem to create more doubt and theories, without any concrete answers. The truth about Hackman's death may lie hidden somewhere in these items, but will they be enough to reveal everything? As the public follows the investigation, the questions continue to pile up. People are starting to speculate about the connections between Hackman and those who may have been involved in his death. Could the signs in the tunnel point to a conspiracy, or are they just remnants of a past Hackman tried to keep concealed? Some believe the tunnel and its discoveries will lead to a horrifying secret, while others doubt that this will ever be fully explained. The iron gate, locked shut, remains a symbol of mystery. While the agents have done everything they can to uncover the truth, that gate remains one of the greatest unknowns in the investigation. When the door is finally opened, will we be faced with a horrifying secret? Or will it just be a collection of events that can never be fully explained? As the investigation progresses, more questions remain. The story of Gene Hackman and his wife's deaths will likely continue to be a topic of debate, as the secrets behind it all remain hidden. Will the truth ever be uncovered, or will this always be a mystery with no answers? The forgotten treasure beneath the mansion. A chilling discovery of secrets. Buried underground. No one on the FBI team could have imagined what lay hidden beneath the lavish, multi-million-dollar mansion. As they descended the creaky, aged staircase deep into the earth, every step echoed through the cold, damp darkness, pulling them further into a mystery straight out of a thriller. Flashlights scanned across the cracked stone walls, revealing the wear of time and secrets long buried. This was no ordinary basement. This was the entrance to something that had been forgotten, locked away from the world for decades. The scene that unfolded before them left everyone holding their breath. Beneath the foundation of this luxurious Hollywood estate, an expansive tunnel revealed itself, filled with stacks of old wooden crates covered in layers of dust and cobwebs. The air was thick with the smell of mold and damp earth, like walking straight into the set of a horror film. Some of the crates had rotted and broken open, while others remained perfectly sealed, as if no one had touched them for 50 years or more. With steady hands and quiet focus, one agent carefully pried open a crate that still bore its original seal. Instantly, the room fell completely silent, the atmosphere heavy with anticipation. Inside lay a collection of yellowed photographs, their edges curled and brittle with age. Faces stared back from the faded images, strangers with haunting expressions, dressed in styles from another era. Some photos captured secret meetings in shadowy locations, with landscapes so strange they felt ripped from an old legend. What sent chills down everyone's spine, though, were the neatly tied bundles of leather-bound files stacked alongside the photos. The pages inside were fragile, scribbled with hasty notes, journal entries, and what looked like reports on events no one had ever publicly spoken of. It was as if someone had tried to document the details of a dark, dangerous secret, then locked it all away underground, hoping no one would ever find it. In another crate, the agents stumbled upon something even more unsettling. Inside was a small collection of personal belongings, a vintage pocket watch engraved with delicate patterns, a handful of strange antique jewelry, and a thin leather notebook with pages nearly worn to dust. But the handwritten words inside that notebook hinted at something much more disturbing: a confession, or perhaps a recounting of events that were never meant to surface. The opening entries of the notebook revealed the anxious thoughts of someone who appeared to be tangled up in a shadowy scheme. The writing was erratic, sometimes cryptic, but certain sentences read like someone desperately trying to clear their conscience. What's more, a few names mentioned in the pages matched well-known figures in Hollywood, sending an icy wave of suspicion through the team. Could these be clues to a conspiracy that had been hiding in plain sight for years? As the agents swept through the rest of the tunnel, more disturbing clues emerged. Toward the end of the passage, a section of the stone wall appeared newer than the rest, as if it had been rebuilt not long ago. Behind that wall, was there another chamber? More evidence? Or perhaps the final resting place of secrets too dangerous to reveal? With each discovery, the mystery grew darker, shifting from a forgotten treasure hunt into an unthinkable cover-up. With everything unearthed from beneath the cold, silent ground, the sudden death of the Hollywood legend upstairs now seemed far from accidental. Had he been an innocent man caught in the crossfire of forces far beyond his control? Or had he been the keeper of these secrets all along? Those questions remain unanswered. But one thing is certain. Beneath the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, there are shadows that run deeper than anyone dares to imagine. The Mansion of Hackman, a fortress of mysteries. Gene Hackman's mansion has long been known as a symbol of wealth and power in the Hollywood world. Nestled in a remote, secluded area, it stands like an impregnable fortress, surrounded by massive iron gates and sturdy walls. The mansion's exterior not only impresses with its multi-million-dollar value, but also with an air of mystery that envelops the place, making everyone curious about the secrets hidden inside. The lavish rooms and meticulously cared-for gardens create a picture of perfection. Yet behind that perfection lie things no one could have anticipated. While the mansion's exterior radiates wealth and elegance, it's merely a facade that hides an inexplicable mystery. Only when a team of FBI agents discovered a secret tunnel deep underground did the story of Hackman's mansion become a subject of public shock. This tunnel, though narrow and gloomy, has an odd allure for those seeking the truth. Why did Hackman build such a tunnel beneath his mansion? It's not just a secret escape route. It's a key piece in the mystery surrounding his life. Was Hackman preparing for an emergency escape? Or was this tunnel the place where he hid valuable items he didn't want anyone to find? As the agents delved deeper inside, They discovered strange signs and unexplained items. Among them were tools, some appearing to belong to a skilled tradesman, while others seemed to be equipment used in mysterious experiments. This only raised more questions. Was Hackman involved in shady dealings or dangerous activities he tried to conceal? Additionally, odd symbols were etched into the walls, stretching across the floor of the tunnel, which added to the enigma of the place. These symbols could be some form of code, or a special language understood only by those in the know. However, no one could decipher them, and all theories about their meaning remained speculative. The deeper the agents investigated the mansion's secrets, the more unresolved questions they encountered. One of the biggest questions was whether Hackman had lived in a world of isolation, hiding secrets even from his wife. Or could this tunnel be the key to unlocking a dark story related to his mysterious death and that of his wife? With every step forward, it felt like everyone was being pulled into an intense mental game, where secrets lurked in the shadows. Hackman may have built a fortress not only to protect his wealth and life, but also to conceal truths that could completely change the public's perception of him. The investigation's outcome still holds many mysteries, but one thing is certain: Gene Hackman's mansion is not just the residence of a Hollywood legend, but a fortress of secrets that have never been revealed. What's hidden beneath may change everything the public once knew about him, his life, and the mysterious deaths of him and his wife. The mystery of Gene Hackman is shaking the world. What do you think about this case? If you found this story intriguing, leave a comment with the number 8. Or if you think the content needs improvement, comment with the number 9. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on the next thrilling stories.